Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. It is Friday today and annoyingly I got up this morning really early like I normally do, and I always switch my phone to silent in the evening because it drives me mad, all the pinging and everything, and I don't look at my phone in the evenings because I just like to chill out, and I think I sleep better if I don't look at it. Anyway, it was on silent, so it was still on silent this morning, and I got up, I did my exercises, I did a little bit of yoga, and then I got in the shower, and then I looked at my phone and it was like 8 o'clock and work had rung up because the person that was working with my usual person had rung in sick, and so she said, "Oh, ring Emma and see if she'll do it." But unfortunately, by the time I got the message and rang them back, they'd already covered it. So that's really annoying because I'm not actually working tomorrow. I haven't got any hours tomorrow. But yeah, oh well, not meant to be. So, and I have got, I mean, I would have done it. I would have gone to work actually, happily. But I have got a long to-do list today. So I'm going to get on with that. It's not going to be mega exciting, but you know, this is life, and I really wanted to kind of show the slow process that this whole, you know, selling the house and getting the visa and moving is going to be. It is going to take time, and you know, I'm not just going to show the exciting bits, I'm going to show all the boring bits in between as well. We had the survey done yesterday on our house, and thank you so much for everybody who sent lovely messages and wishing us luck. I don't know how it went. I think the estate agent said we would hear this time next week, so he wasn't alarmed at all. So you know, I've got a good feeling. So hopefully, you know, nothing bad will come of it. And we had this house surveyed before we bought it, and it was absolutely fine. So yeah, fingers crossed. Another week of waiting, but that seems to be the lesson, as it were, at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to get on with my list. I've got various little areas around the house that I want to sort out. I'm going through everything, deciding what I want to keep, deciding what I'm going to give away, deciding what I'm going to sell. I say I mean Martin and I. And we've also got some photos. We've got a big wall with lots of photos on it, and we want to start taking those down. Some of them will go into albums. I'll probably give some to my mum, and some, you know, are just going to be chucked away because they're of a beach that I was obsessed with at the time, and I can't even remember where it is now. So yeah, that's the plan for today. It's quite nice today, cold but nice. So we might go out for a walk as well. So my first job is to sort out this drawer. So I've emptied the drawer, and it's got all my stuff that I use to make hemp necklaces. I am going to keep some of it because I do enjoy making these, and I can see me sitting out in the sunshine making them. But I don't need to keep all of it. So I'm going to have a little decide which ones I want to keep and get rid of the rest of it. I found that quite difficult. I was dithering away and thinking, oh, maybe I'll keep it all, but I don't need to, and I don't really like working with the really thin thread, and I don't really like the black one. So a friend of mine also makes hemp necklaces, so I'm going to ask her if she wants the what bits that I don't want. There's a few bits for the bin and a few that I'm going to keep. Next job is one of the cupboards in the kitchen, and I know I'm going to find this one difficult because I know I want to take everything and I really can't. But I'm just having a little coffee before I tackle this. I'm going to empty everything out the cupboard, put it all on the dresser, and then go through things. And what I'm finding for me is really helping is I have a box of things that I would like to take eventually to Fuerteventura, and I know kind of in my heart that I maybe can't take all of the stuff, but I put it in that box, and then I go through that box every now and again, and like I went through it just now, and there was a great big book that I really the other day thought I couldn't live without and really wanted to take, and actually I've kind of looked through it and thought there's no point. So, you know, I like doing things gradually, I think for me it's much easier. Martin's the same. So yeah, we're going to just keep plodding on, and I'll show you all these kitchen things that I am sorting out. So here it all is from the cupboard, a bit of a random assortment. And it's hard because I've got two of these are hand blender things, but this one's got like a you know, a little thing with a blade that goes in it, and this one's just one on its own. So obviously I'm not going to take both of them, and possibly not neither of them, but I need to decide on one to hang on to for now. And I would really like to take my NutriBullet, because I really like this in the summer. You know, you can make like banana ice cream, and you can make smoothies and all sorts of things. And then I kind of think, well, if I have the NutriBullet, maybe I don't need these two, because, you know, I could blend up soup in it. So maybe I'm going to just keep the NutriBullet. I don't know, it's really difficult. I mean, at the end of the day, I used to have one of these things in Fuerteventura, these blender things, but I chucked it away when we left this time because I knew I already had two here. So I'm glad I didn't bring that one back as well. That would have confused things even more. And then these things I don't need to take, but I would quite like to take this. This is a little burger press thing. You can make your own homemade burgers in. And obviously over there we'll be doing lots of barbecuing. And these I find really useful. These are little like silicone moulds. I got these off eBay, and these are very light. So I am going to take these. And actually I'm going to be using these in a minute because I want to make some baked oats. Sorry for all that rambling. Now you know how my brain works. Anyway, I've decided this one is going to the charity shop unless my mum wants it. I will ask her. I'm going to keep the NutriBullet in my box of things that I would like to take, and this one I am going to keep just for the minute until we actually leave, and then that will not come with me. That's my final decision. We're having pizza for lunch today. I can't remember if I already said that. So I will be switching the oven on. So to be, you know, a bit more frugal, I want to cook up a few things. And I'm still trying to use up stuff from down in my cellar. So, not cellar. That's weird. We used to have a cellar where we lived in Hampshire. The garage. So I've got also a few veggies that need using up. So I'm going to do some baked oats, and I'm going to make some jelly, and I'm going to make some roasted veggies. Obviously the jelly won't go in the oven, but you know what I mean. Have any of you had trouble getting vegetables? Because there's all this, isn't there, in the news about like a lack of veg, but we need to go shopping. Well, Martin will go shopping on Sunday when I'm at work, so I hope it's not as bad as the BBC make it out to be. Let me know in the comments if you've had any trouble. So yeah, I'm going to roast these veggies up. I've got my scales here because obviously I'm doing calorie counting, so I need to weigh everything. It's going really well actually. I feel much more in control, which is brilliant. I've got these oats, which I've got actually 2 packets of these, so I'm going to make a whole load of baked oats, and then I'll freeze them and I'll have those for breakfasts. And I've also found a sachet of jelly, so I'm going to make that up as well. Veggies are in roasting. I've made the jelly and I'm going to do the baked oats now. This is what I've done so far. I've done some apple and cinnamon baked oats and 3 portions of roasted vegetables. I'm also just sorting out some of my crystals because I have loads of crystals and I do love them, but I can't take them all with me. So again, I'm going through them really slowly and just kind of deciding which ones to take and which ones I might give some to other people, or I might take them to places that I really like. So like tomorrow I'm going to Berry Head, with one of my friends, so I might take a crystal up there and leave it there, kind of give it back to the earth. And yeah, so that's another little job that I'm just about to do. We've just come down into Brixham to have a little wander around and drop some stuff off at the charity shop. And what else are we doing?
Going to the estate agent.
Oh, going to the estate agents. It's about 4:30, 4:45, and we've come back from town, got everything done that we needed to. It's chilly out there, but at least it's dry. I'm going to do some Spanish. I've got my big Spanish book out. I'm doing a new tense called the imperfect tense, ready for my lesson on Monday. But I keep checking my email because I'm waiting for my rota for next week, and I do like to know what I'm doing, and it's really late coming through today. I hope they don't leave it till Monday. So yeah, as soon as I get that, I'll be happy, and I can write down on the calendar, and then I know what I'm doing next week, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to do my Spanish and then go and get my dinner. This is my dinner. I've got a thin, wholemeal thin. I've got some lettuce, roasted vegetables, some lighter halloumi and some sweet chilli sauce. That's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.